how to deal with the chef and those guys in the kitchen. Front of the house versus back of the house conflict. A couple of tips that might help you improve your environment and have an easy job. Coming up. Hey guys, Waitress Academy is all about helping you improve your skills, raise your income, and have a better life working in the restaurant business. So if you're already a waiter or thinking about getting a job as one, consider subscribing. Today, I'm going to talk about the problems we have with the chef and the kitchen staff. Because everybody knows the front of the house is always in conflict with the back of the house. How to deal with those guys. First and foremost, and guys, this is the biggest part of the video, we have to understand those people in order to be able to deal with them in a proper manner. There is very good reason those guys are working in the kitchen and not in service. And I'm not saying that they're stupid or ugly or anything like that, nothing like that. Most of the time, the problem they have is a communication problem, or anger problem, or any kind of problem associated with behavior. And that doesn't make them bad people. They just have a communication problem and they cannot and they don't want to do our job. So consider this. You have a person that has fear of communication or is incapable of communicating, and this person knows that you are making much more money than him. And on top of that, this person most of the time have to fix your mistakes on a fly because you have done a flash order or you have forgotten something or anything like that. If you are on this person's place, wouldn't you hate these guys in front and kick their ass anytime they come back in the kitchen? I honestly would love to do that. So they do it. They do it. The question is, what should we do? We cannot change them. And if we change your job, the cooks in the second restaurant won't be much different. As a people with great ability to interact with other people, we have to handle the situation in a proper manner. Forgive them. At the end of the day, you have a better job, you make more money, you had way better opportunities to grow up, and you know now why they're acting this way. So forgive them, let it go. If you have made a mistake and the chef is screaming, the cooks are bitching, apologize, turn your back, and let them bitch. Don't start a fight, don't start to cry, you don't have time for this bullshit. In the peak of the action, the stress levels are extremely high and those accidents occur. Just let them bitch, turn your back, walk away, smile on your way back to the tables, and for the sake of your guests and for your own sake, forget about it. I personally allow the kitchen chef and the guys yell at me at free if I have made a mistake. I say, yeah man, I apologize, I made a mistake, I turn my back and I walk to my station and I keep doing my job. It is what it is. I have made a mistake and I have left those guys sweating in the back, fixing my mistake while they're trying to do their job. And it's a stressful situation and it's normal, it's understandable that they're upset and they're pissed off and they yell and they scream and then bitch. Make sure you take a notice and you don't make the same mistake again. Now guys, that said, there is a big difference between someone screaming at you because you have made a mistake in the peak of the night and someone screaming at you every time you show your face in the kitchen no matter what. No, no, no. Mockery and screaming are not allowed, not to the kitchen chef, not to nobody in the kitchen, for no reason. Look them straight in the eye and tell them, hey man, you need to calm down. I don't like your bullshit and I'm not taking it no more, okay? And you don't have to be a big guy to say that. You can be a small guy, you can be a young guy, you can be a little girl, or you can be a woman. If you have the guts to say straight in their eyes this very calm, listen man, I don't like your bullshit, you need to calm down. You'll be surprised how that will change the situation. But of course, there's some dumbasses that will nothing help to change their attitude. You don't have to deal with those guys. Turn your back after you say that, go get your superior, go you find the hotel director, the restaurant manager, bring the kitchen chef and say the same thing very calmly in front of everybody. That you are not taking no more bullshit from this guy, doesn't matter if he's the sous chef, the chef, or whoever he is, and that's it. Let them deal with the situation first. The most important thing is that you don't have to take the shit no more from this guy. Every time he says something, you can say something back. Don't scream, don't yell. Just tell him that he's stupid enough and you don't have to deal with this bullshit. Period. Now, most of the time, the kitchen chef is a tough but fair man with a lot of experience. He will yell at you when you have made a mistake, but if he sees that you are doing a great job and you are trying to improve and you're not making the same mistake over and over again, you will get along pretty well. You will still get yelled, but that's the part of our job, guys. Forgive them, it's a stress, it's the way they communicate. Let it go, just keep doing your job, make your money, and go home happy. Now guys, when I'm talking about forgiving people that screaming and yelling at you, I'm talking about the kitchen chef or the kitchen staff. There is no forgiveness for a coworker or a front office manager for screaming and yelling. It's a totally different approach, but I'm going to cover this in another video. Right now, I wish you to stay healthy, make a lot of money, and have a great life. Till next time, peace.